Right now it's 6.
But once he starts discharging a firearm at our officers, and that's when we made the decision to continue the pursuit.
A chaotic scene as Yakima police are now investigating a pursuit, a shooting, and a car crash in downtown Yakima. We've got the latest. Also,
it was a large moment for our community to continue to hold on to each other and learn how to love each other through the tragedy.
It is still one of the most talked about stories in the Northwest, and after 2 years since the murders of 4 University of Idaho students, a candlelight vigil is held for the victims. Plus,
we have 14 schools and almost 300 students.
Our Riley Fitzgerald takes us to this year's Power of Connection Leadership Summit in Pasco. And Stacy is here.
Grab your coat. It's going to be chilly tonight and over the next couple of days. Big changes coming up this weekend. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
November the 14th, good evening and thank you for being here. I'm Austin Reed. First at 6, organized by Chiawana High School in Pasco, the Power of Connection is a leadership summit happening right now. High school student body leaders from across the area are getting training on networking and developing relationships. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald reports.
The name tags, like preparing all the name tags. We put together little snack boxes for everybody with our sponsor stickers on them. We put some balloon arches together that you'll see, tablecloth centerpieces. So just like everything that kind of goes into running an event. And then we have a surprise coming. Right at the beginning of our conference, we'll have a wrap by our special group called Too Cool for School. So they will be debuting their rap that includes all of the school's names and just a fun little way to start the event.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Leadership Summit. Schools from all over, let's show we run it. Chiawana and Kamaikan bringing their best. Hanford and Richland passing the test. Walla Walla Kai B, Kennewick 2. Caldwell Fish Pasco showing what they can do. Southern and Delta stepping up strong. Tri-Cities Prep, New Horizons can't go wrong. Tucci in the house, we're all united. Future leaders here, so excited.
The student leading the way for Too Cool for School, Chiawana High School senior Malia Rude.
I hope to definitely learn just better my leadership skills overall, and to learn like how other schools run things is pretty cool, so maybe we can take some of that and use it at Chiawana.
At the Power of Connection Leadership Summit, there are 2 days of workshops, keynote speeches, and interactive activities focused on building leadership skills and fostering collaboration.
Bringing student leaders from a bunch of different schools together to learn, network, collaborate, and grow so they can go back to their schools and communities and transform them. But sometimes when you're in your own individual silos, it makes it difficult to learn and get new ideas. So by bringing everybody here and collecting the energy and knowledge, it makes it more powerful and rich for everybody.
It's the first of its scale in the region for student leaders, established by Chiawana ASB advisor Bobby Butters.
We have 14 schools and almost 300 students, and we have over 10 presenters coming in.
And we're just trying to bring together all our resources and like spread them out throughout the schools to better the leadership and the unity of the Tri-Cities.
The one-of-a-kind summit is designed to empower students to develop skills that will make a lasting impact in their schools and communities.
Together we'll achieve with strength and grace. At the Leadership Summit, we'll find our place.
For Apple Valley News Now, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
All right, Riley, thank you. The event continues Friday. Butters says the goal is for this conference to expand all Washington schools statewide within the next 5 years. In the meantime, nearly 400 students in 12 schools around the Mid-Columbia and the Tri-Cities are visiting local unions for Apprenticeship Week. The electrical, sheet metal, pipe fitters unions hosted hands-on tours of 3 local union training centers. Those are UA 598, Local 55, and IBEW 1112. Jeff Arns, the training director with Columbia Basin Electrical, says these students are learning about some of the other options out there that aren't just college.
I got an apprenticeship when I was 19 and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was one of the best career choices I could have made. For Apprenticeship Week, we're going to do some real simple explanations. Right here behind us, we're getting ready to do conduit. They're going to be bending some half-inch conduit and learning just some basic bends. In the previous lab that they were just in, they were kind of getting shown fire alarm, motor control, basic switching, and just some basic circuitry.
Arns also says the IBEW 1112 will be hosting a parent night tomorrow, Friday, from 5 to 7 to share more information to families who have additional questions. This week is part of a massive effort to support students exploring their options for post-high school learning, particularly those options through the trades. Turning to our forecast, get ready to freeze. Let's check in with Stacy Lee. She's live in our First Alert Weather Center with a first look at how things are outside.
I know you were saying how cold's it going to get. How about this? It's going to get cold in the next couple of days. Here's a live look on our Bi-Mart Skycam. Looking into the Yakima Valley tonight, it's clear. Winds are very light. It's been light winds today in Yakima, not like it was today in the Tri-Cities. 42 degrees, so already cooling down. That cold front starting to swoop in from the north. Our sunset at 4:24. Let's talk temperatures elsewhere around the area. Again, we're going to stay above the freezing level here in the Columbia Basin, moving to the east, but when you get into the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, that's where we're going to have those temperatures drop below the freezing level, and even colder tomorrow night as that cold front moves down. Here's what your morning looks like tomorrow morning. Again, you'll be at the freezing level or just below it. A little bit warmer getting into the Columbia Basin. A slight chance of a stray shower, very light chance of that in the Walla Walla area. Temperatures topping out just under 50 degrees. We also have a full moon to talk about. That's coming tomorrow, exactly full 1:29 p.m. Of course, it gets dark after about 4:30. It's the 11th full moon of 2024 and the final and fourth super moon of 2024. If the clouds cooperate with us tomorrow, you have a pretty good view of that. So partly cloudy and cooler tonight. Winds decreasing as they were very blustery in the Columbia Basin. There's probably leaves all over your yard ready to be raked up this weekend. Get ready for mountain snow tonight in the Blues. We're tracking that. And then a big winter storm coming our way to the Cascades this coming weekend. I'll tell you when and how much snow we're going to get coming up. Austin.
Yakima police say a suspected car thief led them on a pursuit, fired at officers multiple times, and then crashed into a van, injuring the driver. Police say they got a call just before 11 a.m. for a report of a stolen car. When an officer spotted the vehicle, they began to follow it, but it soon turned into a pursuit that lasted several minutes. Yakima PD say the suspected car thief then spotted another Yakima patrol car that wasn't involved in the pursuit, and they took out their gun and shot at the patrol car. Authorities say they continued to chase the suspect, who shot at 4 to 5 officers before he crashed into a van at South 4th Avenue and West Yakima.
Based upon it being a stolen car, we wouldn't have continued that because of the danger to the public. But once he starts discharging a firearm at our officers and creates a greater substantial risk of injury to either officers or the public, that's when we made the decision to continue the pursuit.
The van driver was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect was also taken to the hospital to get checked out before he will be booked into the Yakima County Jail. No officers were hurt, but at least 2 patrol cars had bullet hole damage. Authorities say officers did not return gunfire in this pursuit. We have a quick missing person alert to tell you about. The Spokane Tribal Police Department needs the public's assistance in locating Rochelle M. Abrahamson. She was last seen on November 9th in Kennewick around 4:30 a.m. She left a relative's home and has not been seen since. Rochelle has blonde hair and was last seen wearing a blue and gray winter coat. If you know where she is, call 911. Well, continuing our coverage on one of the most talked about cases in the Northwest, the University of Idaho student government held a candlelight vigil and memorial late Wednesday night for the 2-year anniversary of the 4 murder victims related to the Brian Kohberger trial. Reporter Marissa Rio takes us to this special ceremony.
In the darkness and gentle tapping of rain was a light that shined bright at the Vandal Healing Garden and Memorial.
It wasn't just a small moment for us, it was a large moment for our community to continue to hold on to each other and learn how to love each other through the tragedy.
That tragedy the community has had to love each other through happened 2 years ago when they received this Vandal alert. It's when they learned about the passing of Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Kaylee Gonsalves. As crowds of people huddled in their honor, it was clear their memories live on.
They had a really profound effect on the first couple of years here at U of I, and I'm just really grateful that so many people remember them and care about them.
Candles were passed around and lit throughout the crowd. And at one point, a blanket of silence hovered over everyone as they all took a moment to honor the 4 students' lives. Beyond lighting candles, people also had the opportunity to write on note cards letters or memories that they shared with the 4 University of Idaho students. As you can see over here, there are some of those notes. It revealed how many lives Xana, Ethan, Maddie, and Kaylee touched, even those they never met.
We went last year and we just saw how big the celebration was and the celebration and remembrance of life, and we wanted to continue that memory.
And of course, their light also shines on through the friends they left behind.
The outdoors is a wonderful, beautiful place, and Xana was always talking about it and always wanted to go on trips, and so truly just like enjoying nature and finding that. Don't forget to take care of the small moments and take kind of care of our earth. It's a beautiful, wonderful place.
In Moscow, Marissa Rio.
The suspect in the case, Brian Koberger, is set to stand trial next year in Boise, Idaho. Well, today, U.S. Senator Maria Cantwell announcing that 9 communities across the state of Washington will receive a total of $2.1 million to make their roadways safer for drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists. The funding comes from the U.S. Department of Transportation's Safe Streets and Roads for All grant program. One of the local grants around here include $348,192 for the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation. This is to develop a safety action plan to improve roadway safety within the nation's jurisdiction. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Still ahead, our Art Beat takes us to Pasco tonight. But first.
So 23 years ago, we just saw the need. We're very community driven and involved.
New at 6, our Monique Ledesma takes us to this year's Tri-Cities area hometown food drive. And Stacy is talking cold weather. Her first alert forecast when we come on back.
Saludos de arriba, tengo frío solo en esta cima. Pa' donde yo vaya con boba pa' encima. Viajando del tiempo se flota en el aire, también se camina.
Texans, Cowboys, Monday Night Football at 5, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you guys for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Thank you. What's new, what's now, and what's next? Plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Apple Valley News Now.
We're on your side.
On your side.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Loving a pizza, Tony's Big Cheese Pizza. Loving a pizza, I've been loving a pizza. Tony's Big Cheese Pizza. And Yakima's whole.
How about a pizza from Tony's Big Cheese for dinner tonight?
And with some amazing cheese bread.
And yummy chicken wings. I want Segway.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in store. Save on Sterilite storage boxes and totes, up to $4 off. Audubon 14-pound bags of wild bird food are just $14.99. Save $100 on an Avanti 10 cubic foot chest freezer. Plus save in our bonus zone with great savings on Aroma roaster ovens and stovetop stuffing. Members save more with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Sometimes, life is a funny way of turning sideways. Like when your kid decides they're a professional stylist the morning of picture day.
There we go.
Or when your to-do list isn't quite done.
You went to Rite Aid, right?
Or when you're sure you packed everything you need, but you actually need one more thing.
We forgot our prescriptions. We got you. Are we happy?
We are happy. Find everything you need?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, life never really goes the way you plan, but that's why we're here. It means more at Rite Aid.
Car wreck? I'm here to help you.
I got T-boned at an intersection. Mariano got me about 50 times more than I thought I was going to get.
I did my best, and she got way more than she expected.
He is the guy.
Call 853-2222.
The Kraken and the Blackhawks tonight on Apple Valley News Now.
We are approaching this year's holiday season known as the season of giving, but this time of year is also harder for some people as they look for ways to not only fall asleep, but an empty stomach they deal with as well. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports how one local dealership says one at a time can make all the difference.
The season of joy, the season of hope.
But the food is so important because that's something everybody needs.
We continue to hear that the need is growing, so it's something we want to continue to be a part of. We know the need will be there, and we're seeing our community and our customers just come out in impressive numbers to support the cause because they know it's friends and neighbors, people that might just be across the street that just need a little hope and maybe a meal.
This is the 23rd year McCurley has partnered up with Yolks to raise money through the Tri-Cities and Yakima region to help donate food to local food banks. The food banks to receive these donations left.
Just unloaded the food and I am just in awe about how much food came in.
I think the first word that comes to my mind is awe, because I look at that and I am just astounded to see the volume that comes in. I also am totally impressed by the participation level. The McCurley organization, the Yolks organization, the time they take for our community to give back. And this is, we do this every week.
It's been a tough year or two. I know people in the community, just ordinary working people, are struggling because of inflation and all that. So it's certainly reflected in what's coming into the mission compared to other years. And I get it because people are struggling themselves. And so this year, although we've had enough, it's been thinner than normal. So the food that came in today, that's exciting.
The food drive goal was to raise $50,000 to split evenly between 5 food banks. They canned up about $61,000. That's equaling 26,000 pounds of food. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Staying in Pasco, but in the art beat, the city looking for artists who want to show off their work. This is a 3-month exhibition at City Hall that will start in 2025. It's not just about paintings or sculptures. You can showcase your quilts, crochet projects, knitting projects, watercolor, oil painting, and photography, as long as you keep it family friendly.
We have so much talent here in our region, in the city of Pasco. We really want to be able to highlight that and to give people a look at what is coming from their own community. So if we can highlight local artists and give them some exposure to people across the broader city, that's going to be a great thing for everybody.
To be selected, you will need to submit a cover letter about yourself as an artist. You must submit online by December the 15th.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's get into that weather tonight. Clear and calming down. We've had blustery winds in the Tri-Cities all day today. 50 degrees right now. Our humidity at 68%. Our sunset was at 4:24 today. Let's take a look at our weather pattern. Things are changing. We have a big snowstorm heading our direction. We do have some winter storm watches for the west slopes right now of the Cascades. That will change over the next 24 hours. This is what it looks like tomorrow. Cold air dropping down from Canada and Alaska. That's going to bring chilly temperatures and even well below average temperatures here in the southwest area. But here's that system. That guy's going to start moving in late Friday into Saturday. Saturday, you'll see mostly wet water on the west side, and we'll start to see those snow showers developing Saturday night across the Cascade Mountains, impacting our passes. We could see anywhere from 1 to 2 feet of snow by the end of it on Monday. So that's the first little system passing through, bringing showers to the lower elevations, but there's more to come and it continues for several days. Let's talk about locally and over the next little bit here through the area. We are tracking some snow showers south of Heppner tonight in the Strawberry Mountains. That'll be in the lower, the southern portion of the Blue Mountains. Again, that I-84 corridor tonight could see an inch or two of snow. Got to be very careful there. Overall, we'll just be a little bit overcast to start with. Clearing up, you'll see some sun breaks tomorrow afternoon. You should be able to catch that full moon in the early part of the day, but here's what's coming our way on Saturday. This is when we'll start to see the snow hitting the Cascades, the east slopes, and of course, I-90 Snoqualmie Pass. If you're traveling this weekend, you want to be very careful. We'll see that sliding to the east, bringing showers to our lower elevations and continued heavy snow, up to a couple feet of snow there in the Cascades. So a pretty good storm, the biggest one of the season so far. Travel plans, again, Saturday, Sunday, winter travel, driving conditions. You'll see wet weather once you get to the west side of the state. If you're heading to the Portland area, temperatures there in the 40s, going to be pretty wet Saturday, Sunday with a slight chance on Friday. And then heading up to the Spokane area, we're going to see some showers and we'll even see some snowstorms north of Spokane. But yes, very wet and chilly there. So plan ahead, get your winter driving supplies ready for your vehicle. Rope, sandbags, lots of snacks, extra batteries just in case those passes do close down. Here's that cold front moving down, and this is that 10 to 20 or 15 to 20 degrees below normal down towards Vegas, and we see the cold air sliding in, bringing us below our average. Here's our overnight lows for tonight. Most of us staying above the freezing level until you get into the lower Yakima Valley. Yakima Valley and the Kittitas Valley will be chilly. Partly cloudy and cool tomorrow. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s, especially along the foothills. We have a couple pockets of snow possible, and definitely you'll see a few snow flurries in the upper elevations tomorrow. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Look for those breezy winds on top of that storm as it comes through the area with some frosty overnight lows. Here's Yakima again, breezy winds, temperatures going back and forth, seesawing from the 40s and 50s back to the 40s next week. Ellensburg looking for a little bit of fog there also developing. Could see some of that tonight into tomorrow morning. Breezy winds and snow showers all about in that area. Walla Walla looking wet on Friday. We have a chance of showers there. Should dry up and give you sunshine by the afternoon, but those breezy winds and stormy conditions are going to be there for the weekend. So look for these chilly overnight lows tomorrow night. A little bit of a warm up as we have that system coming through, and then another cool down as far as our overnight lows. So stormy weather ahead for the weekend. Do bundle up tonight, though. It's going to be a chilly one. Stay with us. There's more right here at Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Light up the holidays and the road at Overturf Kia. Drive smarter with the all-around rugged Kia Telluride. 2024 Kia Telluride EX with captain's chairs, tow package, seating for 7, and all-wheel drive starts at $47,910. Plus, get 4.99% interest for 72 months. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
From Apple Valley News Now, here's your 2-minute take.
Welcome to your 2-minute take. I'm Jason Valentine, coming to you from Lifetime Dental Care in Richland, and I have the head honcho with us, Dr. Michael Breyer. Doctor, how are you today?
Great, Jason. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to come here and talk with you. And, you know, you've always had the tenet to make people comfortable, take the fear out of dentistry, and you really see that when they enter the building. You make it an effort to make them comfortable. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, trying to raise a standard, Jason, on what people's expectations are from dentistry, and then follow that by letting them feel comfortable, not with just how they feel when they come through, but how they're greeted, how our team has many hours of training given to them, and then ultimately, collectively, the over 50 years of experience now that we have with our doctor crew, that they're getting a product that they can be, comfortable in.
Absolutely. And with this comfortability, I'm sure you see a difference in your patients. They relax a little bit more when they're in here, correct?
Exactly. They mention to us often that they don't feel like they're in a dental office. They're actually in a position where they can get relaxed, think about what they're about to have done and not feel scared about it.
Sure. Did you ever have a patient who came in who was petrified of the dentist and you were able to allay their fears? Tell me about that.
Almost every day. And it's a lot about previous or past experiences with them, and we're trying to overcome that and get them to realize that dentistry is no longer like that. We can do things remarkably kinder, gentler, and make them feel better when they leave rather than when they came in.
And that's what Lifetime Dental Care is all about. So, thank you so much, Doctor.
Jason, I love having you here.
Absolutely. I love being here as well. If you are a little trepidatious about seeing the dentist, give these guys a try. That's your 2-minute take.
Night Ranger, live in concert, playing all their hits, plus deep cuts from their catalog. Night Ranger, live. Friday, November 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Gift Shop. Do not miss Night Ranger, live. Friday, November 15th, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish.
Quick trending for you, the giant balloons may be flying at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but the stars will be on the street.
That's right. Organizers revealed Thursday that actor-singer Jennifer Hudson, dance music icon Kylie Minogue, and star of Pose star Billy Porter will all perform, upping the star wattage over the previous years. The trio will be in front of the Macy's iconic Herald Square flagship store, while also added to the parade are Wicked is everywhere stars.
All right, looking forward to that.
I feel like I can do the solo now from Wicked because I've heard it everywhere.
Yeah, right, there you go. All right, final weather when we come back.
Texans, Cowboys, the battle for Texas. Monday Night Football at 5. Apple Valley News Now.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at. When it's time for an update or complete remodel.
Just watch yourself there. So here, guys, we're gonna rip everything down to the stud.
Rebath is with you every step of the way, from design and products to removal and installation.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including bonus zone savings on Element Smart TVs, Prime antifreeze coolant, and stovetop stuffing. Bi-Mart, saving our members more every day.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Hey, Luke, I am so excited to host the CMA Awards again.
Nashville, here we come.
Hang tight, honey, got a pocket full of money and I'm headed straight home to you.
Randy, what are you doing here?
I'm hosting the CMA Awards with y'all.
It looks like clear skies and a star-studded night. Saddle up for the CMA Awards from Nashville, only on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, boys. Y'all ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Move on over, Luke.
Okay, get. Oh.
And come take a quick look at your screen. Beautiful weather photo from our friend Jan in Richland. QR code right side of your screen, applevalleynewsnow.com. Thank you, Jan, so much. All right, big night again. Our own Seattle Kraken is on the screen. So what do we like to say, Austin?
Wait, what is it?
Release the Kraken. Have a great night.